Hey guys, how we doing? We're back on another Seth the Programmer video. And this one is Madara Uchiha is far stronger than you thought. I think that's the full title. I like these videos. And let's just get into it, because Madara's beast. I already think that if he's stronger than I think, then Jesus Christ, that's OP. Let's do it. Cool. Love it. Seth the Programmer.
Imagine every fantastic fight you've ever seen in Naruto.
Right.
Imagine Naruto, pummeling Gaara, saving Sakura and Sasuke. Imagine Gaara, who was this titanic force in part 1, fighting Deidara to save the Sand Village and inevitably losing, right?
Yes.
Or Pain in his catastrophic destruction of the Hidden Leaf Village. Or all of the mysterious and powerful Kage. Now imagine a fighter that can literally one-shot every single one of them with literally a flick of his blade.
Wow.
Introducing the ghost
Madara
of the Uchiha clan, Madara Uchiha. The ghost of the Uchiha clan and reincarnation of Indra Otsutsuki, Madara Uchiha, was a legendary shinobi from the days of the Warring States and the original co-founder of Konoha. In the early days of the Hidden Villages, Madara was an absolute and almost uncontested force of nature.
Hell yes.
His name almost being a word of power for Konoha and the entire ninja world, only to be rivaled by Hashirama Senju, who was the reincarnation of Ashura or Asura Otsutsuki. He's an extremely intelligent individual who understands a lot about how the world and people work. He knew so much about it that he would turn the brightest and most optimistic individuals into the darkest and most pessimistic forces on the planet. In fact, he specifically says he targets brighter people as they are more emotional, and when they change it's always more drastic. As was the case with poor Obito Uchiha,
God damn it, man.
who would eventually become one of the main antagonists in the Naruto series. Madara is definitely the most iconic villain of Naruto for many reasons, and rightfully so.
Beast.
He's able to take on entire platoons of shinobi and capable of wiping them all and even Kage-level fighters with one singular jutsu.
My God.
He's also toyed with all 5 Kage while in a weakened, reanimated state, only to show them that he could have casually one-shotted all of them with just the sheer shockwaves of moving around in his perfect Susanoo. Speed-wise, Madara with his perfect Susanoo was something special. Just the sheer movement of his
destroys mountains,
casually ass-fuck and split apart entire mountain ranges with just sheer air pressure, not even direct contact, in an instant. This is quite literally the equivalent of thousands of megatons of TNT just from the presence of him swinging his blade, and not even direct contact.
Stupid.
Enough to casually wipe away entire cities and so forth. This is more powerful than any atomic or nuclear bomb in history times like 5.
Damn.
It's absolutely insane to even comprehend how powerful this is, and it's just the airwaves from this thing. It's just the
it's not even like his actual sword
that's doing this. He is also capable of reacting to beings who can body lightning timers without really trying, like how the Raikage could tag Mangekyo Sharingan Sasuke, who could fight Mangekyo Sharingan Itachi, who, while half dead and half blind, could react to lightning.
Yeah.
Or how, Kakashi and Might Guy and just their base forms are considered lightning timers by the data book. Meaning, not only is his reaction and swing times over 220,000 miles per hour,
Jesus
but he
Christ.
has gigatons of power, like tons of TNT, behind these lightning plus level swings.
My God.
I mean, you really have to think about it. These swings can hit mountain ranges.
Look, the power is just sliced it.
Snap of the fingers. Madara then evolves into a being far, far greater than even that, after absorbing the 10-tailed beast.
Yeah.
Imagine Madara, no eyes.
Blind.
No eyes. He can't even see. Because Hashirama's stage mode that he stole is capable of casually bodying Sasuke Uchiha with the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan activated. Then imagine this same blind Madara gets one Rinnegan, just one of his eyes back, and can rip apart all of the tailed beast using only one Limbo clone.
Crazy.
A Limbo clone being quite literally just a somewhat weaker clone of himself. These same tailed beasts can just...
He's so powerful.
He can now body tailed beasts without even using his Susanoo, the Susanoo being stated to rival the tailed beast powers. He then absorbs the chakras of all these tailed beasts he just fucked, on top of his base Rinnegan state that is already stronger than them all. To put this into perspective, remember that Naruto, with not even half the Nine Tails chakra, could power thousands of shinobi.
We constantly use that as an example, but I suppose it's necessary.
But it's considered that there's thousands left because the reanimation jutsu was stopped like midway, etc. While it only took hundreds of these shinobi to create a cannon capable of blowing up the moon in the last, Madara then fights 8 Gates Guy, a being that can warp space simply by running, and 6 Paths Naruto. Madara then absorbs the God Tree, which puts him above that by even a huge margin. As remember, Naruto kind of bodied Madara when he first encountered him. Madara then obtains his second Rinnegan. And remember how much the big boost that one Rinnegan gave, such a massive boost that you can basically just blink away all the Bijou. Well, the complete Rinnegan set offers an even greater boost in power than just obtaining one of your Rinnegan back.
Crazy.
It clearly implied that this dude is the equivalent of over 12-tailed beasts in strength without even using his Susanoo. Just his base normal state is stronger than 12 tailed beasts together.
It's nasty.
Just put that into perspective a little bit. This 6 Paths godly Madara then somewhat toys with Rinnegan Sasuke and 6 Paths Naruto until he can launch the infinite Tsukuyomi. As a reminder, this same Naruto and Sasuke pair could literally create a moon while exhausted from fighting Madara and Kaguya by literally just kind of touching seals together. Madara then even awakens the Renni Sharingan and gets even stronger than before. It was literally at this point that Kishimoto himself said,
it was just like,
no
what do I do?
Like, how do we even defeat Madara? Like, I remember it was such a big deal when this was coming out.
What's going on now? What have I done?
And I still to this day actually believe that Kaguya was only put into the story
because he had no idea.
Because Madara might have actually beaten Naruto and Sasuke.
Yeah.
I'm going to be real with you guys. I think Madara actually might have won. Because remember, Madara was more than a match for even Team 7 with Sakura. Sakura's not a really big deal.
Yeah.
With just two Rinnegan. Now imagine he has the Renni Sharingan, which is stronger than both his Rinnegan. It's just a mismatch. It's just a mismatch.
It's ridiculous.
You really needed to introduce Kaguya, because Kaguya is kind of dumb. She's basically like a basic bitch with a bunch of powers, right? And Madara's not as powerful as Kaguya. But when it comes to fighting, this dude's been fighting his entire life.
Yeah.
Right? This dude is a straight Protestant.
He's more tactical.
Genius, okay?
Like,
there is no way in fuck that
Kaguya wasn't very well versed in fighting.
I'm sorry,
just had the
Madara
abilities.
Was actually taken out of the fight. Bullshit plot, right? Because Madara probably would have beaten Naruto and Sasuke that day. And even Kishimoto was like, I don't know how to beat this guy.
Yeah, what's going on? How do I kill my own creation?
I mean, it's literally stated that Madara has no weaknesses except for, Zetsu stabbing him in the back, apparently.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Ridiculous.
Regardless of that, not only does Madara have insane power, but he also has insane speed as well. As stated in the data books and as implied by its name, Madara has light speed fast jutsu, like the Sage Art Light Fang, which actually scales right when you consider Might Guy was warping space just by running, and a much, much weaker Madara was having a lot of fun fighting him. This means most of Madara's attacks clock in over 299,792,458 meters per second, or 671 million miles per hour. But like most Naruto characters, Madara's most impressive attributes aren't his power and speed.
No.
They are actually his techniques and his jutsu. Like a good example is, Madara has the True Seeking Orb, which are basically like these little balls of chaos. That's literally what the data books call them, little balls of chaos.
They just don't care.
Comprised of it's basically like a particle style jutsu that can, the jutsu that can obliterate anything, except it's magnified because as all chakra natures, it's controllable. You can control its shape, form, and where it is, and it can only be defended against if you actually have 6 Paths chakra.
Yeah.
Meaning it cuts through anything that isn't 6 Paths chakra. You could also argue it can't cut through Senjutsu, but that's a different argument for a different day. Like, it'll cut through kunai, it'll cut through bodies, it'll cut through Might Guy and his 8 gates, it'll cut through reanimated bodies, it'll cut through chakra, it'll cut through anything. And he has basically 10 of these that he can control to his will. He can even create shields around himself. This guy has shields and little balls that can cut through fucking anything, along with Limbo.
It's ridiculous.
Limbo being like clones from an invisible parallel world. It's so convoluted, but basically
If only Naruto could.
Called Limbo,
No.
which are absolutely invisible. So if he's fighting an
Yeah,
opponent
Naruto
that
could
relies
sense.
a lot on being on guard, and a Limbo clone comes up and stabs him in the back, well, there's no way to see it coming unless you have 6 paths abilities like the Rinnegan or 6 paths Senjutsu. He also, of course, has the infinite Tsukuyomi, which can actually put anybody in fiction under a Genjutsu. I'm not going to go under the no limits fallacy and say you can put absolutely everything under a Genjutsu, but it is not chakra reliant. This Genjutsu affects anybody it comes into contact with.
Kitty's having
If you
nice
see the
dreams.
light, you are under its Genjutsu unless you have a Rinnegan. Although it might be possible to speed blitz out of it, it's just hard to kind of see it coming. It is a very, and it's honestly a verse soloer. Like, if Madara came to your verse and cast the Tsukuyomi on your moon, your verse is fucked, right?
Interesting.
Unless you guys are pretty much prepared for it, or your verse is like not just based around Earth. He's also capable of casually lifting trillions upon trillions of tons via his planetary devastation.
So if he went to Dragon Ball Z,
Jutsu that Madara actually possesses that a lot.
In fact, has he done a video on that? I'm
Nagato
sure I've seen it in the list.
And Obito both have the human path of the
If
Rinnegan.
Genjutsu would work
The
in.
human path allows its user to take the soul and knowledge of whoever it desires or whoever it comes into contact with. It is also capable of creating the Soul Dragon, which is a projectile, like astral dragon, that will just fly through everybody in its path, and if it comes into contact with you, it just rips your fucking soul out.
That's mental.
It's kind of crazy. This is another jutsu that Madara actually could have used, because remember, Madara has all chakra natures. This is stated in the data books. That means he can use the human path. Nagato had Madara's eyes. Obito had one of Madara's eyes, and he could use this jutsu. Madara can use the jutsu, so when Kishimoto's like, okay, if Madara goes all out and there's no plot armor, this dude could just Soul Dragon,
absolutely destroy everything, yeah.
Or Limbo everybody. there's literally really no way to actually beat him, even with Naruto and Sasuke having some bullshit power-ups. And then keep in mind that Naruto, Sasuke, and Madara are all relative to Kaguya in power. Kaguya is obviously above them in pure chakra, but Kaguya was able to, detonate her pocket dimension, which is Planet Plus sized easily. In fact, there's actually a star in her dimension, but we're not going to go there, okay? It's just possible.
Not going there this time.
So it might be even possible we're looking at some star level shit, but to lowball, because I know people are going to get a little salty off of that, Madara at least can deliver zeta tons of attack potency worth of force, hundreds upon hundreds to possibly thousands of times more chakra than what's required to destroy the moons in Naruto and what's required to fill the moon cannon. Remember that half the Nine Tails could power the Shinobi Alliance by over 3 times their chakra.
Yep.
Half the Nine Tails. The 10 Tails is over 3 times that, bare minimum. Kaguya is then stronger than the 10 Tails and has the 10 Tails absorbed. Okay, so the Shinobi Alliance is like not even 10% of Kaguya, so don't even go there with that. These guys are fucking beasting on these moon cannons, right? So by moon cannon scaling, they're planet level. By data book, they're at least planet level. And by lore, they can actually be star level. But I'll leave that up to you guys. I also want to hear your guys' opinion on Madara versus Kaguya. I'm not too sure. Kaguya is obviously stronger, but Madara's kind of a genius.
Yeah, he's got
Kaguya's
more
kind of a dumbass. And they're not really too far off in terms of power, so
experience.
What do you guys think about that? And anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the video. A huge shout out once again, especially in this dark times of YouTube, like I said before, to Naruto Online. Thank you for sponsoring me and other YouTubers. We really appreciate it, especially with like all these advertisers pulling out. Please, please check out their game.
Naruto
it's actually
Online.
Really good. I'm not bullshitting you guys. Naruto Online is actually a really great game, and the sponsors are obviously really great people as well. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. Until next time.
Covered. Madara's a beast. Tune. This is cool. Love it. Cool video. Cool video. Madara Uchiha is very, very strong. Basically. Ugh. Cool. Not really got much to say on that, but I do think Madara would win against Kaguya. Kaguya is like, but I touched on in one of Swag Kaguya's videos. She's not that well experienced in fighting. Yeah, she's a beast, but I think Madara would. He's clever. He's got techniques. He's got plan. And he's experienced fighting like all his life. I think he'd win. So yeah. Anyway. Thank you guys very much for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you're watching, discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys. You saw you guys next time.